know it's been a while since I last posted my Indian content, but since then I've been traveling to Mexico and also Colombia several times. Just haven't uploaded it to YouTube. So I have some exciting news right now, and I'm crossing another country off my bucket list. And I want to tell you in a few minutes where we're going. Good morning from Guangzhou. That is pretty clean. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Today is my first full day here. I had things planned this morning. Unfortunately, it's raining right now, so I came into the hotel buffet to eat breakfast and start my day. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have on my plate. I don't eat pork, so I had to pull out the translator to ask him, please, I do not want pork. It was kind of difficult because I wasn't getting service in here. But I met this Australian guy who happened to speak English, and he pretty much helped me out. The egg soup with egg noodles, sweet potatoes, some gelatin. I don't know what this is. And got a fried egg, some bread. I believe this plain dumpling. I'll try this fried egg. Tastes like an egg. What is this? Some type of pastry. I'm not sure what it is. Fried pastry. I'm not sure what this is. I have a little spicy taste to it. Guys, I haven't ate pork in almost 20-something years, and I'm not allergic to it. It's not a religion thing, it's just a choice I made over the years. I think the last time I had anything pork was in 8th grade. I had a combo sandwich. I would like to explore China. I think I may run into some pork that I may not know and taste some pork just to try new things, but this bun don't have a really good flavor, but tasty. So the rain finally stopped, so I came outside of my hotel just to explore the neighborhood before I make any plans today. I don't want to get caught out in the rain with this camera, so I'm just gonna walk through this neighborhood. The area I'm staying is kind of far away from the city center. I believe this is the business district, so it's not too much to do around here, although there is a lot of shopping centers. All the vehicles and scooter bikes are run fully electric, so it's very quiet. Yeah, it seems like this area is mostly shops and little boutique stores. Not much going on around here. I feel like this is definitely a business hub. Wow, it's so quiet out here. You don't hear none of the cars. I went to order a coffee to pay with my Alipay, and for some reason I couldn't connect the internet, or my eSIM wasn't working, so I wasn't able to purchase the iced coffee. And once again, like, Chinese people are so nice. The lady just said I can have it for free. So it's becoming a problem. I don't know why my eSIM is not connecting. No, it makes me feel uncomfortable to move around the city right now. So until I figure it out, I'm just gonna stay around in this neighborhood outside of my hotel until I figure it out. Don't really want to be going too deep into the city when I don't have any cash on me, and I want to try a lot of these things, but I just don't want to run into that problem where I'm not able to pay. I gotta go try to find some cash or go back to my room, get on the Wi-Fi and try to get a new eSIM card or figure out what's going on. Because I just don't like to window shop and not purchase anything, or recording different food and not even trying to support the local business. So I gotta figure it out. I just located a China mobile store. I wanna go over there to see if they can figure out what's going on with my eSIM. Most of the eSIM cards use China Mobile, so hopefully they will help you with this issue. Yeah. Gigi. So I'm in here trying to figure it out. I'm in the China mobile store. So right now he's looking at my passport to put in my information. He couldn't help me out with my problem because it's not a Chinese number, and also it's a separate company. So what he's trying to do right now is provide me a Chinese number, and I'll pay 200 RMB, which is around $28 for 1 month. So that didn't work out as planned. Unfortunately, they only had SIM cards, which my phone does not support, only support eSIM. So now I have to go back to the hotel and get on the Wi-Fi and try to figure out the situation because, again, I can't move around the city without data. I can't use my Alipay, WeChat, I can't order DD, so I have a problem. So it's not gonna be walking around the city without data. It doesn't make any sense. So that's what I'm gonna do now, head back to the room and figure this out. So I'm not gonna let this get me down right now. It's a small problem that could be fixed. I just can't move around like I want to. I was always told, whenever there's a problem, there's a solution, right? So when I get back to the room, I'm gonna figure things out. If that don't work, my last resort, I brought a second phone that takes SIM cards. And I'm just gonna go back to China mobile store and see if that works. Just getting started, getting comfortable in my element, walking around with this camera. Nobody's really paying me attention. They notice that, he's a foreigner, but, I'm getting all smiles and head nods, so it's a good vibe out here. But now I just gotta remember where my hotel is. Good thing about traveling, things start to be repetitive. I had a similar issue when I was in India. Same thing, I couldn't move around because the data was not working properly. So I had to get a new phone. And interesting enough, the phone was lended to me with the promises that I'll return it when I left that city. So when you go to different places around the world, you meet a lot of nice people, generous people. And most of the times, everything is based on trust. So hopefully I'll experience the same situation here. That's why you gotta keep a positive mind frame, You just can't always be down and negative when things don't work as planned. So let's try this again. So I try to connect via Wi-Fi, my SIM card, and still was having the same issue. So what I'm gonna do, I got my extra cell phone, and I'm gonna go back to that China mobile store and see if they could just give me a SIM card and see if that will solve the issue. Because I really need data to move around the city and also to pay for purchases with the Alipay. I just transfer my information from Alipay over to my new phone. Hopefully when everything get connected, things will be great. So I'm heading back to the China mobile store. I just picked up my other cell phone that I brought that is compatible with the SIM cards. So I'm gonna see if that works. I tried to connect via Wi-Fi and see if my eSIM could be fixed, but it's still giving me the same issue. So I'm gonna go to this mobile store, get this new SIM card. Hopefully that solves the issue and I can move around like I want to. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna head back to this store. What I did notice in this area, and I'm sure it's like this all around the city, that it's pretty clean. You don't see too much trash in the area, and they always have someone picking up trash, cleaning up the area, which is pretty nice. I don't mind this little hiccup because I'm able to get my steps in today. That's important. But usually when you travel, you're eating a lot, you don't get the chance to work out. So that's very important. Yeah. So I brought my other phone.
Oh,
chip.
你给他开查一下，他有中国手机了。这里看的。
Hi.
You passport?
Passport again. Okay. Whew.
是这个刚刚的那个开的。
So I finally got some good news. So they were able to connect my phone with a SIM card. Now I have data. I can move around and pay things with my Alipay account. And I also could order Didi now. So that's a good thing. But I've been running around all morning trying to get this problem solved. Although I had breakfast this morning, I'm still feeling a bit hungry. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna stay in this neighborhood near my hotel and find a local spot where I can have some lunch. Yeah, this is the restaurant that I passed earlier. And I don't see any other options, so I'm just gonna come here and have lunch. It's near my hotel, so I can just have a quick bite to eat and go back to my room. Yeah. One.
Oh, okay.
来，
这个煮开就可以吃了，
Okay. TJ.
没事。
So I ordered a Jinsha chicken pot. Jinsha chicken pot. That chicken pot I just had was very delicious. It's called a Jinsha chicken pot. I'm pretty sure it was different parts of the chicken braised with garlic and peppers. Definitely filling. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. They give you a large portion too. So I'm pretty stuffed. I think that was lunch and dinner. Durian fruit. A lot of people do not like this fruit. It has a really distinct smell, but I heard it was really healthy for you. I'm not trying it today. How you doing? 你好。
敬请生计烧鹅，8周年庆极大优惠。
Shops. So it's 7:30 p.m. and I decided to come back outside. You guys see how hectic my day was running around trying to find a SIM card and data that actually worked. The weather is not doing great right now, but I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm heading over to Canton Tower to see the lights and one of the world's tallest buildings. We have a line of people waiting for the next boat, ferry, to ride along the river and see the lights. It's actually beautiful out here. You know what? Even though I had a rough start of the day, seeing these lights kind of brighten up my night. So I'm about to end this vlog, and considering I had a rough start of the day with issues with Alipay and the SIM card and having to go back to the hotel to get my phone to get a SIM chip, coming to this area, Canton Tower, made everything seem a lot better and positive moving forward. A few days I'll have left in Guangzhou. The views are beautiful here. As you can see, backdrop, it's really, really nice. So I'm just gonna regroup, get some rest, make sure everything is okay for tomorrow. I'm not one of those creators to make it seem like when you travel, everything's just gonna just go as planned and perfect. My first impression of Guangzhou, it's a beautiful city. I just wasn't prepared like I thought I was. Guys, with that being said, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to this channel, Low Key Perspective. Let others worry, keep educating yourself.